The camera pans over the vibrant set of The View, with the audience cheering as the hosts take their seats at the iconic crown table. Whoopi Goldberg smiles warmly, adjusting her glasses, while Sunny Hostin flips through her notes, and Sarah Haynes waves enthusiastically. Joy Behar, ever the outspoken one, leans back in her chair, a mischievous glint in her eye. The theme music fades, and Whoopi kicks off the show with her signature gravelly voice, welcoming everyone to another episode filled with hot topics and celebrity guests. Today, they're thrilled to have Olivia Wilde joining them to discuss her latest directorial project, a thriller that's been making waves in Hollywood. The audience applauds as Olivia strides onto the stage, looking effortlessly chic in a tailored pantsuit, her hair cascading in loose waves. She hugs each host, saving a particularly warm embrace for Whoopi, whom she admires for her trailblazing career. As they settle in, Sarah starts the conversation lightly, asking Olivia about the challenges of directing while balancing motherhood and her high-profile relationship. Olivia responds thoughtfully, emphasizing the importance of strong female roles in film and how her experiences have shaped her storytelling. Joy interjects with a quip about Hollywood romances, drawing a chuckle from the crowd, but Olivia's smile tightens slightly, sensing the direction this might take. The discussion shifts to the rumors surrounding her film's production, with Sunny probing gently about on-set dynamics. Olivia navigates the questions with poise, highlighting the collaborative spirit among the cast. But Joy, not one to hold back, circles back to the personal side, questioning Olivia's choices and partners and how they intersect with her professional life. The tension builds subtly as Olivia defends her privacy, her voice steady but firm. The hosts pivot to audience questions, one fan asking about Olivia's inspirations from classic cinema. She lights up, sharing anecdotes about watching old films with her kids. Joy, however, steers it back, commenting on the age differences in relationships in the industry, implying a double standard for women. Olivia's eyes narrow, but she responds diplomatically at first, pointing out the sexism inherent in such scrutiny. The exchange heats up as Joy presses on, her tone laced with what Olivia perceives as judgment. Finally, the snapping point arrives when Joy makes a pointed remark about fidelity in Hollywood marriages, alluding to past scandals without naming names. Olivia's composure cracks. She leans forward, her voice rising sharply, telling Joy that her personal life is off-limits and that such invasive questions perpetuate harmful stereotypes. The audience gasps, the other hosts exchange wide-eyed glances, and Whoopi quickly calls for a commercial break to defuse the situation. As the screen fades to ads, the buzz in the studio is palpable, with whispers about the unexpected confrontation rippling through the crowd. Back from break, the atmosphere is charged, but Olivia regains her cool, steering the talk back to her film. Joy offers a half apology, framing it as tough love, but the moment has left its mark, highlighting the raw edges of celebrity interviews on daytime TV. Resuming after the commercial, Whoopi attempts to lighten the mood with a joke about passionate discussions being the heart of The View. The audience laughs nervously, still reeling from the earlier exchange. Olivia, ever professional, smiles and nods, but her posture remains guarded. Sarah shifts gears to discuss Olivia's advocacy work, particularly her involvement in women's rights and environmental causes. Olivia opens up about her passion for these issues, sharing stories from her activism that inspire applause. Sunny chimes in with supportive comments, drawing parallels to current political climates. Joy, however, can't resist circling back, asking if Olivia's high-profile status amplifies or hinders her messages. Olivia answers thoughtfully, but Joy follows up with a skeptical tone about celebrity activism being performative. This irks Olivia again, who counters that dismissing efforts based on fame undermines real progress. The debate intensifies, with Joy defending her viewpoint by citing examples of insincere Hollywood philanthropy. Olivia snaps back, accusing Joy of cynicism that discourages involvement. The other hosts mediate, with Whoopi reminding everyone of the value in diverse opinions. The segment transitions to a clip from Olivia's new movie, showcasing intense scenes that wow the audience. Post-clip, the praise flows, but Joy critiques a plot point, suggesting it reinforces gender tropes. Olivia defends her creative choices vehemently, her frustration evident. She points out the irony of a show like The View, hosted by women, questioning female directors so harshly. Joy retorts that tough questions build resilience, but Olivia isn't having it, snapping that personal attacks disguised as journalism are unprofessional. The audience murmurs in agreement and disagreement, creating a lively divide. Sonny tries to redirect to Olivia's upcoming projects, but the undercurrent of tension persists. Olivia shares details about a new script she's writing, focusing on empowerment themes. Joy interjects with a comment on marketability, implying sex appeal drives success. This pushes Olivia over the edge again. She sharply tells Joy to focus on substance over sensationalism. Whoopi intervenes firmly, wrapping the segment and thanking Olivia for her candor. As Olivia exits to applause, the hosts debrief quickly before the next topic, with Joy shrugging off the drama as part of the job. The show continues with hot topics, but the Wilde Behar clash becomes the unspoken elephant, fueling social media buzz even as the episode airs. Diving into the Hot Topics segment, the hosts tackle current events, from politics to pop culture, with their usual fervor. Whoopi leads on a political scandal, eliciting strong opinions from all. Joy, animated as ever, dominates the discussion with her witty barbs. Sonny counters with legal insights, while Sarah adds a relatable mom perspective. The energy is high, but the earlier incident with Olivia lingers, subtly influencing the dynamics. A topic on celebrity privacy arises naturally, prompted by recent tabloid stories. Joy argues that public figures invite scrutiny by choice, defending the media's role. Sonny disagrees, emphasizing boundaries, especially for women in the spotlight. Sarah shares a personal anecdote about social media trolls. Whoopi moderates, but the conversation echoes the Wilde moment, with Joy doubling down on her stance. Flashbacks in the script show quick cuts to Olivia's reaction earlier, underscoring the theme. The audience engages, with some shouting agreements. Transitioning to lighter fare, they discuss viral trends, laughing over memes. Joy cracks jokes, lightening the mood, but when a segment on Hollywood relationships comes up, the tension resurfaces. Joy references unnamed stars, clearly alluding to Olivia's life. The other hosts steer away, but Joy persists, leading to a mini-debate. Whoopi cuts it short, moving to commercial. Post-break, a musical guest performs, providing a breather. The hosts groove along, but backstage vibes are discussed in hushed tones. Returning, they wrap with viewer mail, one letter praising Olivia's poise. Joy responds graciously, admitting spirited exchanges make great TV. The episode concludes with announcements and farewells, the camera lingering on Joy's smirk. In the aftermath, the scripting visions online reactions exploding, with clips of the snap going viral. Fans defend Olivia, criticizing Joy's aggressiveness, while others applaud the raw authenticity. Media outlets pick up the story, analyzing the clash as a feminist showdown. Olivia tweets cryptically about respecting boundaries, gaining massive support. Joy, on her part, addresses it on social media, calling it a passionate discussion. The View's ratings spike, proving controversy sells. Reflections from the hosts in imagined post-show interviews reveal mixed feelings, with Whoopi advocating for civility. The script delves into the broader implications for daytime talk shows, questioning where entertainment ends and intrusion begins, extending the narrative beyond the episode. The script imagines the ripple effects in Hollywood circles. Olivia, back in her trailer, vents to her team about the invasive questioning, vowing to be more selective with appearances. Her publicist fields calls from outlets eager for her side. Meanwhile, at The View's production meeting, producers celebrate the buzz, planning to leverage it for future promos. Joy brushes off any backlash, accustomed to being the provocateur. Fan forums light up with debates, some labeling Joy a bully, others seeing her as a truth-teller. Clips circulate on TikTok, remixed with dramatic music. Olivia's supporters rally, sharing stories of similar experiences. The script weaves in fictional interviews, Olivia on a podcast discussing media sexism, Joy on a radio show defending free speech. Crossovers with other shows parody the moment, boosting visibility. Social commentary emerges, with articles exploring ageism and misogyny in entertainment journalism. Olivia channels the energy into her work, infusing her next project with themes of empowerment. Joy, undeterred, continues her style on subsequent episodes. The Clash becomes a case study in communication courses, highlighting confrontation dynamics. Viewers tune in more, anticipating drama. The script paints a picture of reconciliation, perhaps a follow-up episode where they address it lightheartedly, but underlying tensions persist, reflecting real-world media landscapes. Broader societal reflections include the pressure on women to remain composed under fire. Olivia's snap is hailed as a stand for boundaries, empowering others. Joy's persistence is seen as journalistic integrity or overreach, depending on perspectives. The narrative explores personal growth, Olivia learning to assert herself sooner, Joy reflecting on empathy. Fan art and memes proliferate, turning the moment iconic. Late-night shows satirize it, with impersonations drawing laughs. The View's legacy as a platform for unfiltered talk is reinforced. In closing this paragraph, the script ties back to the initial excitement, showing how one snap can spark widespread conversation on respect and discourse in public forums. Delving deeper into character backstories, the script flashes back to Olivia's early career, her breakthrough roles, and the scrutiny she's faced. From Booksmart's success to directing Don't Worry Darling amid rumors, her journey is one of resilience. Joy's history on The View is highlighted, her comedian roots and bold takes making her a staple. The contrast sets up their clash as inevitable. Post-incident, Olivia receives solidarity from peers like Reese Witherspoon and Emma Stone, who share similar tales. Joy gets support from veteran journalists praising her tenacity. The script imagines a private exchange, perhaps an email apology from Joy, met with gracious acceptance from Olivia. Media evolution is pondered, how social media amplifies such moments, turning them into cultural phenomena. Viewer demographics shift, attracting younger audiences drawn to the drama. Ratings analyze a show spikes during confrontational segments. The narrative critiques the format, suggesting balance between entertainment and ethics. Fictional sequels envision rematches, but with mutual respect. Olivia's advocacy amplifies, using the platform to discuss mental health and fame. Joy authors a book chapter on provocative interviewing. The ripple extends to policy, calls for better guest protections on talk shows. Satirical sketches on SNL recreate the scene, boosting both women's profiles. The script explores emotional tolls, Olivia's vulnerability post-show, Joy's defensiveness. Support systems are key, with friends and family rallying. Broader themes of feminism intersect, empowering women without tearing them down. The paragraph culminates in a hypothetical reunion, where they laugh it off, turning foes to allies in discourse. Wrapping the epic script, the long-term legacy unfolds. Years later, the snap is referenced in pop culture retrospectives, symbolizing a shift toward respectful dialogues. Olivia's career soars, with awards for boundary-pushing films. Joy retires as a legend, her candor celebrated. The View evolves, incorporating sensitivity training. Fan conventions feature panels dissecting the moment. Memoirs from both detail their perspectives, fostering understanding. The script ends on a hopeful note, media improving through such catalysts, promoting empathy amid entertainment. Reflections on growth underscore that snaps, while heated, can lead to positive change, enriching public conversations and personal evolutions alike.